Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We start our session there. My name's Tony Dwyer from GDL, Livestock Manager in Mackay. I'm with Emily Beretta here, Senior Biosecurity Officer for Mackay. At our session today, we'll be going through marking local cattle within our area. Why is that not working? Oh, there we go. Are we right to go? Yep. First off, with GDL, we started about 26 years ago. We only had 3 branches run by 3 blokes. They were Taroom, Wandaan and Derby. But Peter Daniels, director, is still with us now. And now we got 29 branches from Queensland, Northern Territory, New South Wales. That's all our branches there. At Livestock selling centres, we selling at Blackall, Crow's Nest, Derby, Anwood, Gracemere, Kingaroy, Nebo, Roma, Serena, and have a yearly sale at Alice Springs. Today I'm going to talk to you about marking livestock by different options. As sayards, auction centres are local ones, private sales, direct to the works, live export, stud sales and auctions plus. Within our area, we've got our 3 centres within our local area, which is Serena, Nebo and Gracemere CQRX. GDL put a local sale calendar out every year. That's at 2024 sale dates. We're just in the process of doing our 25 sale dates now, so if anyone would like a calendar, just come and see us. We can write your name down, post it out to you or by email. So just see us after the sale if you're interested in the sale calendar for 2025. Serena Sale Yards. Situated on the Bruce Highway at the Serena Showgrounds. That was started there probably around about 28 years ago when at local Mackay Bakers Creek sale yards closed down due to the break of lease. The Show Society at that stage put their hand up. We need an option to hold local sales, so the Show Society at Serena put their hands up. And over the last 28 years, we slowly upgrading the yards. At the present moment, we've got 100 selling pens there. Got the single and double decker ramps. We've got a portable ramp for the trailers for small mobs of cattle to come in on the trailer. We can load it safely off the portable ramp. The water yards that the cattle can go in for holding livestock. And at the present moment, we had a meeting with the Show Society last week. They are in the process of expanding the yards with another 34 selling pens. There'd be another lane of pens more be built up, trying to get, all weather. It's comfortable at the present moment to hold 800 head. We get a pretty good crowd, normally on our Friday sales at Serena there. Just our unloading ramp for the delivery of cattle. Serena Yards is run by the combined agents. We hold fortnightly sales there, mainly on Fridays, and it's an open auction system, which is dollars per head. As there's no live weight scales at the yards. What we do, the cattle come in on the Thursday prior to the sale. We like to have all the cattle in there by 6 o'clock. We draft them, we pen them, we scan them, and as agents we're there to do all that, do the whole process. So we hands-on at Serena. We pen them the way we want to pen them. We draft them the way we want to draft them. So it's all done by the combine agents, no contractors. So we find at the present moment, Serena Yards is a very good market for our light weaners. Heavier cattle's probably better up at Nebo, because there's a live weight system up there. Serena at the present moment, we're getting a very good gallery of buyers coming from the north, from Bowen, coming down. We always have buyers from our Rockhampton office area come up. Moranbah, the local graziers from there for backgrounders come across, and it's getting very strong support by all our local graziers. The Friday sales is a combined agent sale. That's our selling agents there, GDL, JW Livestock, Elders and Hayes & K. Selling fees at Serena is very reasonable. The drafting and scanning fees is $4 per head. The Show Society, they do their yard fees of $2 a head plus 1% of the gross. So if you sell a beast for $500, that'd be $5. So all up, it's going to probably cost you about $11 a head plus your transport costs and commission. But the yard fees and drafting fees are in about, roughly around $11, $12 a head. Commission's 4%. With our office, GDL, mainly I work from home, but I do have an office at the yards there at Serena, where we can have a management for our marketing meetings and everything like that. We have one feature sale a year at the combined agent sale at Serena, Battle of the Breeds. I think everyone would have heard about it over the last two years. It's been going 2 years now. It's a concept that we came up with to judge different breeds against each other, and then at the end we get a champion breed. Classes there they got to be vendor bred. We got the four major breeds: the Brahmas, the Brangus, the Chardonnays, the Droughties, and then we do another class for all the other breeds, like your Speckled Parks or your Beaumonts or something like that, Greymans. It's limited to two pens per vendor, per class, per breed. So if you have a Droughtmaster herd, Brangus herd, you can put in two classes for each breed. The classes we got at the present moment is the feeder steers, weaner steers, feeder breeder heifers, weaner heifers. They all get judged separate. All the breeds get judged. We get a champion, get a first class of each class, and then they all go up to get the grand champion. Good prize money at the present moment, $5,000 in cash and in prizes. Nebo Yards is our next local yards. It's situated about 80 kilometres west of Mackay. It was built in 1983 by the Nebo Shire Council. Probably about, 17 years ago, the council thought it wasn't a viable situation for them, so they put the sale yards up for sale in its own nearby PJ Hayes. Pretty good set of facility there, 120 selling pens with 4 water troughs in them, single and double decker ramp, 40 water yards, little bull selling ring there that we hold a yearly sale there of bullseye Droughties, live weight scales, capacity of around about 2,500 head. It's also run by our combined agents again. We have fortnightly Friday sales in February, March and April. That's when all the bigger lines of cattle come through, and we can hold larger yardens. The rest of the year we just go monthly and try and just have a small sale to keep the yards operating. Like I said, the cattle are sold on a cents per kg price, so more weight, more dollars. So if you got a 400 kilo beast, 300 cents, $1,200, and that's probably the fairest way to sell a heavier beast. At least you're getting paid for your weight, not dollars a head where people are just estimating their weight. We still, little like weaners and cows and calves, we still sell dollars a head if need be up there. Like I said, the live weight system is better for the heavy and older cattle. Nebo yards are pretty well supported by the local graziers up at Nebo there, and we find a very good percentage of coastal cattle, that's got a bit of weight going up to Nebo. Again, we have a good attendance there of the meatworks buyers. Prime sales there. If we yard 150 prime cattle, we normally get at least three meatworks buyers there, contending for them. Selling fees at Nebo, not much difference from Serena. Drafting fees $3.50 per head. Yard fees, weighing and scan is $6 a head, plus your commission. So, it's like $9.50 at Nebo compared to $10 or $9, $10, $11 at Serena. So when you market your cattle, there's not a big selling difference between the two yards, but I do recommend heavier cattle at Nebo. Your freight costs from here to Serena is probably very much the same here to Nebo. Wouldn't be a big difference in freight. Just go through a few photos now. That's the Nebo Sale Yards live weight scales office there. That's the weigh bridge at Nebo. It's capable just to weigh a full pen of cattle. So if we've got 20 steers in one pen, we just put them all on. The double-decker ramp there, that's the entrance into the live weight scales, all done by hydraulics. The lure bullseye ring there, where we hold the bullseye Drought sale, it's coming up on the 12th of October on Saturday, coming up very shortly. We got catalogues on our desk there if anyone interested in a catalogue for that bull sale. As you can see, during the peak times when the yards are full, good quality yarding of cattle. They've only these ones here are probably the Nebo cattle, but the coastal cattle are standing up just as well as over there. So don't think that because your cattle from the coast won't stand up at Nebo, they will. And that's major sale yards is Grazing, CKOX. It's a very, very good facility. Situated only about 10 kilometres west of Rocky there. I go through the cost later on, but that, like you said, good selling pens, about 300 selling pens, a clearing dip there that we can clear cattle for, for the clean country for feedlotters. If they buy cattle there, they can clear their cattle there, feed their cattle there, put them on the truck and go straight to their destination once they're cleared. Grazing Yards, again, is a combined agent sale, hold Wednesdays, every Wednesday. There's probably only a couple of Wednesdays a year where they don't do it, maybe because of the bull sales, but yeah, you are sure there will be a sale on a Wednesday at Grazing there. Yarding roughly around about 2,000 or 3,000 a head per week. Last week we had a bit over 5,000 head down there. The yards handle them with ease. Again, sold on a cents per kg basis. Gracemere market is probably your true value of your market of your cattle. Mainly because you have regular sales there, weekly sales, all your regular buyers attend the sale. You got a number of commission fellas there that goes buys 3 or 4 different orders. They always present at Gracemere. Prime cattle, you got probably four meat west buyers there every week bidding on your prime cattle. So that's why I say Gracemere is normally a true value of your market. Selling fees at Gracemere, as you can see, a fair bit dearer to our local yards up here, up to 20 a head, $24 per head. 20 and over is $21 per head. So it's around about $10 to $12 per head more for yard fees, but keep that in mind, it's a very good facility too. So they got to pay to keep upgrading, but your transport costs to get them from here down to there is 330 odd k's. So you got to really get fair bit more money down Gracemere compared to your local markets up here. Just a few photos I've just taken around the Gracemere yards. If you haven't seen them at all, that's the live weight scales, all under a big shed. All the employees under a big shed working there, selling pens. The shed in the background there is the drafting yards, all undercover. That's the bull selling ring at Gracemere. They have sales there virtually from end of August right through mid October. All breeds, every sale there, 2 or 3 times a week. I'll just go briefly through selling direct to the works. That's where you sell your prime cattle to the works. We can do that for you, but you get paid on a carcass weight, not live weight, which I think everyone would understand. There's like different prices are paid for different markets, and Nick, he's going to speak here from Thomas Borfix and Sons in the afternoon session. He will go through his markets and with MSA and Nature Fresh and everything like that. So it's for selling prime cattle, it's a very good option. Got three major meatworks around this area. Thomas Borfix and Sons, a local one in Mackay, Tees Brothers in Smith Australia in Rocky, and you got young Johnny McGill up at Cutterville there. Live export trade. Live export is where we sell live cattle overseas. These are mainly shipped out of Townsville. This market is very important for northern producers. They're not lucky up in the northern Australia to have close sale yards, close meatworks. So the live export trade for them, they take store and prime cattle, but it is a very important for the northern regions. Like from Mount Isa, their closest meatworks is in Townsville. Their closest sale yards is Charters House. So that's why the live export trade's there. It's another good option for us up here, but by the time you freight them up to Townsville and weigh and all that, it's got to be a fair way ahead of our local markets. Feedlot market, we sell direct to the feedlots, and we also feed cattle on behalf of vendors at feedlots for them. Just quickly, you trade cattle. The feedlot likes them between 300 to 400 kilos live, because once they do their 70 days on grain, they will come out as their good trade weight, which is like 220 to 280 dress. Your heavier cattle, your weight's always from 380 to 500. and that's where they come out dressed, you know, 340 to 420. Once you get over 420 kilos, you get deductions. The feedlot trade is very well suited for the flatback crossbred cattle, and as we progress through, more and more cattle is going to the feedlot market. So that's why you probably see your crossbred flatback cattle making a touch more than your Brahmary cattle. The live export trade is suited for Brahma cattle because of the the clean coats. They don't, the live export don't want crossbred cattle, but the feedlots do. As you can see, most of the trade cattle get sold to Coles and Woolworths, and that's what they want, is just flatback cattle. Only other option we got is Options Plus, sales online. As an assessor, we come out to your place, we weigh them, we do the fat scores on them, we class them as the breeds, what pastures they go on. We got a number of forms that we got to fill out that everyone's got to sign. Selling fees there, 1 to 200 head is $8.90 per head. It's a good option, but I find your best result is if you have 2 or 3 decks of even lines of cattle. That's a good way to go. Mainly because all your buyers are logged in right throughout from New South Wales to Queensland, and they need 2 or 3 decks for freight costs. So but Live Options Plus is a good system. You put a reserve on your cattle. If you don't hit the reserve, your cattle still on your property. Just a few forms that we got to go through. We got to put the vendor's details, agent's details, delivery where delivery is normally over a registered set of scales like Nebo or Grazing. Then we go through all the breeds, the weights, fat scores. That's all entered on the computer and get put up on Friday sale. GDL is a very strong contender in the stud stock side now. That's a list of our stud sales that GDL is involved in. Again, that this year's sale calendar, if you need a stud calendar for next year, just come and see us, and Beth will send one out to you when they get printed early next year, or email. Locally, we involved in a number of sales here, just for so that the locals don't have to travel all over the countryside to get the bulls. We got a Bullseye Groundmaster sale on Saturday the 12th at Nebo. Couple of Brahman female sales is Joy Dwyer's Handful Female of the Futures at the showgrounds. That's a nighttime one. Great Northern bull and female sale up at Early Beach and Prossie. That's on Thursday the 24th is female night sale, and Friday's the 25th is the bull sale at Prosper and showgrounds. A local stud breeder just at Serena, Paul Fennick, is on 26th of October, and then we do have another Brahman sale undercover arena up at Nebo for the beef country sale. This year at beef country we've got 44 bulls, Friday the 15th of November. So for all your marketing thing, if you want to talk to us about marketing your cattle or something like that, just come and see me. Just bear in mind, different breeds, types, sets, it goes into different markets. So, and to sell any cattle through live export, direct to the works, sale yards, we need to for them to be fit to load, an up-to-date MVD and LPA accredited.